The future is so bright, and our ultimate goal is to hang another banner in the field house. And our ultimate goal is to come back in here after we win that championship and celebrate again like we did in 2012.
What if I told you the Indiana Fever holds a secret that could transform them into WNBA champions? It's not just their star power or jaw-dropping plays, it's something deeper. A game-changing strategy has been brewing behind the scenes. Lexie Hull, the team's defensive anchor and three-point sharpshooter, offers a rare glimpse into what's really happening in the Fever's locker room. I'm incredibly grateful for the chance to not only play in the WNBA, but to be part of a team like the Indiana Fever. We've seen so much growth, not just in how we're performing on the court, but also in how our fans are growing with us, Lexie shares. With Caitlin Clark leading the charge, new coach Stephanie White at the helm, and stars like Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell, the Fever are no longer content with simply competing. They're aiming to dominate. But what is their secret weapon? And how is it already reshaping the WNBA? Lexie reflects, "We were sick of losing so many games. We knew we were better than that." For years, the Indiana Fever struggled at the bottom of the standings, a shadow of their championship glory. Fans grew skeptical, and the team needed more than talent to turn things around. They needed a new direction. The turning point came in 2024, when the Fever won the #1 draft pick. Once Caitlin declared, everything changed for the city, Lexie recalls. Excitement reached a fever pitch, with fans packing Gainbridge Fieldhouse on draft night just to watch the selections unfold. Enter Caitlin Clark, the Fever's top draft pick. She didn't just meet expectations, she shattered them. Breaking 62 records in her rookie season, Clark's deep threes and unparalleled court vision electrified fans. More importantly, her fiery competitiveness and leadership reinvigorated the Fever's identity. There's something about the way she plays, her passing, her shooting. It's magnetic, Hull says. The transformation wasn't limited to the roster. Kelly Kroskoff returned as team president, assembling a front office focused on culture and performance. General manager Amber Cox brought a sharp eye for talent, and Stephanie White was hired as head coach to unite the players under one vision. 7 teams have new coaches this season, Lexie notes. It's exciting for the league, but bittersweet to see some eras ending. Unlike other teams, such as the Chicago Sky and Las Vegas Aces, whose internal struggles led to dysfunction, the Fever prioritized unity. For the Sky, favoritism and poor communication under Teresa Weatherspoon fractured the locker room. Kennedy Carter's public frustrations symbolized the team's disarray, while unclear roles left players feeling unsupported. Meanwhile, the Aces, despite back-to-back championships in 2022 and 2023, faced accusations of mistreatment and salary cap violations. Public clashes between coach Becky Hammon and players like Kelsey Plum highlighted deeper issues. In contrast, the Fever embraced transparency and accountability. Hull explains, "We never turned on each other. That unity carried us through tough times." The Fever's transformation is rooted in their locker room culture. Players emphasize trust, communication, and roles. Practices often include scrimmages against male players to push the team's limits. If Caitlin's team isn't winning a drill, she's going to do everything to figure it out. You want her on your side, Lexie says. Off the court, team bonding activities strengthen relationships, creating a cohesive environment where every player feels valued. It's not just about who scores the most, Lexie reflects. It's about every contribution adding to the bigger picture. The Fever's unity has translated into on-court success. Attendance has soared, their win-loss record has improved, and social media buzz positions them as a team to watch. Caitlin Clark's leadership goes beyond statistics. Teammates describe her as a player who elevates everyone. "If I miss," she tells me, "you've got the next one," Lexie says. Aaliyah Boston dominates defensively, while Kelsey Mitchell remains the go-to in clutch moments. Lexie Hull, once a role player, has evolved into a key contributor. The Fever's cultural revolution has set them apart. Unlike teams that crumble under pressure, the Fever are building a foundation for sustained success. As Lexie Hull notes, people are talking about the WNBA. They're tuning in to our games. That's what we want. With Caitlin Clark redefining the game, Aaliyah Boston anchoring the paint, and a unified roster, The Fever are no longer rebuilding. They're contenders. Will 2025 be the year they claim their championship? One thing's for sure, the league is watching, and so are we. What do you think? Can the Fever reach the top? Let us know in the comments.